Once, there existed a vast land known as Terraria. Throughout its fascinating history, countless tales have been told. Tales of a warrior with insurmountable strength, the ranger whose aim never faltered, and the summoner whose necromancy rivaled even the stars. However, this tale speaks of none of them. It speaks of a sorcerer whose magic devastated any obstacle in their path. The sorcerer who carved their staff into Cthulhu's heart.
Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest, it's been like a couple months since the last time I recorded Terraria. And worst of all, if you read the title, we're playing the Mage class. In my like 5 million hours of Terraria, I have never played Mage. Not even once. Why? No clue. We're just gonna use the copper short sword until we actually get our first Mage weapon. Otherwise, let's do this. So, you know, I did the basic Terraria early game stuff. Chopped down some trees, made houses, good old Terraria. Something that I am not used to because 90% of my hours on this game is on Calamity. I think the first mage weapon I could probably go for is the staff, like a gem staff. Oh no, I'm looking at the Terraria guide class setups. At one point, I found the faint blue glow of my first mushroom biome in the depths of the underground. Mushroom biome. And I got the flare gun. The mushroom vanity set, which is obviously the drippiest vanity set known to mankind. Hermes boots, which is a good find considering I usually take 82 hours just to find them. And a couple of life crystals. What am I doing with my life? And so I went back to working on my elevator. Wait, emeralds. Wait, I can use that to make the emerald staff. That was an accident. Let's go! Emerald staff. Alright, this is my first mage weapon. While we finally had a mage weapon that was pretty decent, there was a problem. I had no mana. I was gonna need to increase my mana through mana crystals. But mana crystals needed fallen stars, and guess what? It wasn't nighttime yet. In fact, the night literally just ended. So let's go back to being cave divers and go back into the underground. Wait, are those rubies? Oh, I can make a ruby staff. I made myself some better armor, but I had like no gold left since I used it to make both armor and a pickaxe. So I couldn't make a ruby staff yet. I was gonna go back into the underground until... oh, it's nighttime. I'll save that ruby staff for later, since right now I really needed fallen stars for mana crystals. I ended the night with 2 mana crystals crafted, doubling the amount of mana I had. For now, this will suffice. So back to what I was trying to do earlier, getting gold for that juicy, voluptuous ruby staff. Okay, that's nice. Okay, I got the gold. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Ruby staff. It's broken. Of course it's broken. Just because it became broken, it's literally worse than the Emerald Staff. Well, that was a waste. I'm gonna keep using the Emerald Staff, I guess. There was no way in hell I'm making another Ruby Staff. So let's just keep the Emerald one. I worked on my elevator some more and went spelunking for loot. Abandoned region. Actually pretty good. Found in a bottle. We've gotten really lucky with chests. Hermes boots, abandoned region, found in a bottle. That's like the best setup. Since there was a passageway to the underground desert, I decided to explore there cause why not? Maybe there's some good loot. Hopefully I won't get my ass bitten by an antlion. But what I found in a desert chest was unexpected, to say the least. Thunder Zapper. Wait, this actually looks good. It's like a mage weapon. No, screw the Emerald Staff, I'm using this now. And now I was pretty much geared up to start doing boss fights. But just for extra measure, I made a trip to the jungle before doing anything major, since more life crystals would be a big help to my journey. Who's this? I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. I cannot see anything. We're finding so many life crystals here. Still so many enemies though. I'm gonna die, 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 I'm gonna die. I'd call it successful, since we got a couple of life crystals. Now, what's next? I'm betting we can take on the Eye of Cthulhu. We probably can, actually. Pretty easily. Alright, make the arena. Okay, I was gonna summon him myself, but you know what? Just go ahead and spawn for me. Sure. Alright. Let's do this. As I began the fight, I quickly noticed one major issue. The Thunder Zapper was extremely good, but it used a lot of mana. The mana I had, it wasn't enough. This deals so much damage, I just have so little mana. And so what I thought would be a very easy boss fight became more of a war of attrition. Okay, finally! Okay, we beat the Eye of Cthulhu, but what I learned is we need a ton of more mana. Let's get some more fallen stars. Alright, 140 mana. We almost doubled the amount of mana we have. Seems pretty good to me, though I think we can get more. We can probably get up to like 200. Okay, I think I should probably fight the King Slime next. I don't know if there's anything to gain out of it, I just want to fight it, because, you know, why not? Ooh, I need gold to craft the crown first. The crown. The crimson's to the right, let's go find the altar. Alright, let's see how this goes. It's probably gonna be pretty easy. The demolitionist is gonna die. Yo, the traveling merchant is helping me. What's this? Mana sickness. Okay, so every time I restore my mana, I'm gonna have my damage reduced, I think. And there we go. If we can get the slimy style, that'd be good. Well, looks like we didn't. Now that both the Eye of Cthulhu and the King Slime were checked off, I could take on the Brain of Cthulhu, but I still wondered what other things I could do before fighting it. Okay, I have an idea. What if we get the Demon Scythe? Dropped by demons in the Underworld. So it might be hard to get at this point of the game since we haven't even beaten the brain yet. But I feel like it could be very good. Now, I am no mage player, obviously, but like, I've seen so many people use the Demon Scythe. I think it's pretty good. Since the Demon Scythe was around a 2.8% drop chance from demons, I thought it would be pretty troubling getting this thing, but not that bad. I was very wrong. After hold on, how many have I killed? 74. Well, 84 counting the voodoo demons, but what the hell? Why does it take that long? I've been at this for like 2 hours now. 2 hours and 30 minutes or something. I don't know. Good lord. All right, you know what, it's fine, we finally got it. Let's try this out. Oh yeah, this is good. This is very good. Now that I finally had this beast of a weapon, let's shred the brain. That's one. That is two. And three. Can you get out of my way? Oh brother, okay, that's not a good start. Okay, this is wild. This is wild. Whoa. Okay, we just destroyed all the eyes. Good lord, mage. Okay. There we go. The Brain of Confusion is going to be really useful. Before getting ourselves into any more bosses, I crafted the Deathbringer pickaxe and decided, why not another trip to the underground jungle? More life crystals would help. Though while I was traveling... Okay. Normally I wouldn't care about that, but, you know, mage playthrough. I think meteor armor is pretty damn good. So I'll get that after I go to the jungle. Goblins. Okay. I'll save that for later. I'm just trying to look for life crystals right now. Please and thank you. I managed to find a grand total of 1 life crystal before getting combusted by the enemies of the jungle. So, not the best trip. Whatever, let's just go take care of that goblin army. God damn, we are destroying them. And of course the merchant dies. That's great. Not the slime! I mean, the merchant was like a lot, but the slime? Feels like I'm taking candy from a child. This goblin army is a bloodbath. You know what? Maybe the mage class isn't so bad. I always hated on it, because it's funny to hate on things you've never tried. But maybe it isn't so bad. Because, like, so far I've been shredding past everything in this playthrough. Maybe I've had a change of heart. I still like ranged more, though. Because I like having everything easy and not having to think. With the goblins taken care of, I thought I should go and look for that meteor. I'll be able to get a couple useful mage items with meteorite. I'm gonna go to the right first. Meteorite, meteorite, where are you? Where the hell did that mining potion come from? Okay, there it is. Wasn't that hard to find. Now, since I'm a goblin, I'm of course using ore excavator, so this won't take that long to mine. Okay, I just... Okay, it's fine. I got all the meteorite. So let's see, what can we make with this? We can make meteorite armor. Looks good. Increase our defense by 3. More magic damage, and space gun costs 0 mana. Wait a minute. What's a space gun? I can already make it. Is this good? Hold on a minute. Is this better than the demon scythe? I feel like the problem I'm having with the demon scythe is that it does a ton of damage, but it's really slow, so it's harder to hit like certain types of mobs. I have a feeling the demon scythe is going to be amazing for the wall of flesh because it has piercing and it's not that hard to hit the wall. But if I want to hit like fast moving enemies, like for example Skeletron, whose hands moves like an epileptic toddler, this is going to be really good for that. Now that I actually have Spelunker potions, I feel like I can definitely go back into the jungle and get life crystals much easier. The trip to the jungle ended up going much better than the last one. How many explosives? How the hell did I still get hit there? Okay. How did I not even die? Okay, so we almost got max life, 380 health. I'm too lazy to get that last life crystal, I don't know where I'll get it. Maybe somewhere along the way. Yeah, I think we're good to fight Skeletron. I mean, I could fight the Queen Bee before Skeletron, that's what most people do. But me personally, I like fighting Skeletron before the Queen Bee, because that just makes the Queen Bee a lot easier. Let's go find the dungeon and make my arena. Yeah, this is not the biggest arena, but I think it's still gonna work out. Okay, we're dealing damage. What the hell? Okay, I just realized a pretty good thing I can do is I can use a demon scythe till I run out of mana, then just use a space gun because it uses none. Now when I get back all my mana, switch back to demon scythe. I think I might just be the smartest human being to ever exist on this planet. Where did you come from? Okay, I'm actually getting pretty close to low health. This is not good. Never mind, I just healed up. We're so back. Never mind, I just took damage. I'm done. Mage just might be goated. Mage just might be the best. And then I just get the Skeletron mask like always, you know, best mask in the game, obviously. With Skeletron defeated, I could go explore the eerie depths of the dungeon. What items I could get from it as a mage was a mystery. A mystery I wanted to find out. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going for. I feel like I could potentially get a couple of useful things from here, but I'll see. I'm just exploring because why not? Alright, what do we have here? Cobalt Shield. Pretty good. Water Bolt. Oh, it's Celestial too. Is this good? I think this is pretty good. Wait, this might be good for the wall of flesh. Let's see what else we can find. Wait, is that the goblin? I almost missed him. Why are you here? I wonder why I found him right in the dungeon. Okay, I'm about to die. Screw this place. I feel like water bottle is good enough. I don't need anything else. Okay, so we've got 3 really good weapons. The Demon Scythe, the Space Gun, and the Water Bolt. So we are doing very good right now. So next up, we could fight the Queen Bee. There's a hive right over here. And wait, right next to the hive there's a granite biome with a ton of space. This is actually really good. Because like, I could literally just use this area as an arena. It's actually really good luck. Let's go. Oh crap. Can this bee just get off me? Thanks. Oh, that damage. Oh, that damage. Oh, that damage. I'm regaining my mana because of the bees. That was wild. Damn. So now you might be thinking, Skeletron, you've defeated every single boss before the Wall of Flesh. Will you fight him now? Well, my dear viewer, I think you might be forgetting about someone. That's right. Everyone's favorite boss, Deerclops. Why am I doing Deerclops? Well, I have no clue myself. There is literally nothing to gain out of it, but it's funny, so I'll do it anyway. Though first off, we'd need to gather Flink's Fur to craft the spawn item. A quick tip for people wanting to get Flink's Fur. You'll find more Flinkses in the Boreal houses, since Flinkses like spawning on blocks that aren't ice or snow. Alright, we got more than enough. Oh yeah, by the way, just something I've noted. I don't think it's rained even once in this playthrough. Like, so far. I have no clue why. Alright, so we could make an arena, but honestly, I don't think I need to. I'm just gonna raw dog it. Okay, maybe this might be a little harder than I thought. I think I should have made an arena. Help! He's pushing me off the goddamn cliff! Okay, am I gonna actually die to Deerclops? Why does he do that? I'm gonna die to Deerclops. There's no way. I'm dead. Give me a heal, give me a heal, give me a heal. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He's not gonna despawn. He's not gonna despawn. How did I die to Deerclops? How is that hitting me? Whatever, I don't care. He's dead. Alright. Yeah, that's Deerclops down. Pretty nice, if you ask me. So now we could fight the Wall of Flesh. But before doing so, I did a couple of small things. I made more pylons, and I had to go into the dungeon and find the mechanic to make this snow pylon. Okay, wow, that did not take long. And the last thing I did is make my houses look better. Now, why am I building of all things? I don't know. Probably because of the fact that I haven't done a playthrough like this in a while. Not playing some abysmal calamity hardcore eternity testicular torsion mode feels pretty relaxing. The fact that other than magic storage, I'm basically using no quality of life mods makes it better. It feels like normal Terraria. I think part of the reason I burn out a lot and go on multiple month-long breaks is probably because I haven't been treating this as a game anymore. Instead, I've just been putting myself in pain and trying to get views. As you can see by Calamity 1 HP, which I did not enjoy at all. Though let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more vanilla runs. Anyway, it was time to build the Wall of Flesh bridge. Eventually, I made it long enough, and I started the fight. Oh my days, can the demons not spawn? Please. Let me test something out. Okay. Okay. An imp just decided to spawn and bounce me back into the wall. And he's still there! Look at him! What a loser. I think from that showcase of the Wall of Flesh fight, I really need to make my setup better. Because something I haven't been doing is getting mage accessories. The question was, what accessory could I get? There's this interesting one called the Celestial Cuffs, so I went for it. First, I needed the Panic Necklace, so I went to the Crimson and bombed some Crimson Hearts. Oh, there we go. Is that the Panic Necklace? Yep, okay. With the Panic Necklace, I combined it with the Mana Crystal to make the Band of Star Power. Then I combined the Band of Star Power with a Band of Regen to make the Mana Regeneration Band. And then I combined it with a Shackle to make the Magic Cuffs. The last thing I needed to do was to search for Skylands for the Celestial Magnet, which I did pretty easily. Finally, combining the Celestial Magnet with the Magic Cuffs gave me the Celestial Cuffs. This bad boy increased my pickup range for mana stars, it restored my mana when I was damaged, and it even increased my maximum mana by 20. This was gonna make me much stronger, and it might be the key to being victorious against the Wall of Flesh. So, I went back into the fight, more prepared than ever. Help me. Okay. That is the Wall of Flesh defeated, and by extension, pre-hard mode done. With Mage. No Mage emblem, that kinda sucks, not gonna lie. So here's the thing. What do I think about Mage so far? Honestly, I think it's actually pretty damn good. Much better than I was expecting is all I'm gonna say. I feel like it's a little harder for me to use than all the other classes since I'm always like managing my mana and all that. But yeah, I'll see how the rest of this playthrough goes, and then maybe I'll start using Mage a lot more. Time for hard mode Mage.
Time stood still as the guardian of heaven and hell collapsed. Yet this was only the beginning. The sorcerer's defiance of the gods had only just started.
With the Wall of Flesh defeated, the world split open. Our first hard mode mission was to venture into the Crimson and smash some altars for those juicy hard mode ores to spawn. The hard mode Crimson enemies. This is the first Crimson enemy I've killed since I've entered hard mode. What in the actual hell? Okay. I mean, vampire naps are gonna be completely useless, so I really don't care, but that's kind of funny. Get all of this. Alright. I broke the altars, but there's one teeny problem I forgot about. We don't have a molten pickaxe. Let's see, do I have obsidian skin potion? No, I do not. We're just gonna mine it like this. Oh crap, I forgot Hellforge. God damn it. Molten pickaxe. And with the molten pickaxe, so it's time to go on the usual early hard mode ore grind. My least favorite point of a Terraria playthrough. Cobalt pickaxe. The pickaxe. With the titanium I had, I crafted my first hard mode mage armor. The titanium armor set, with the mage headpiece of course. Okay, 100 max mana. That's actually wild. Attacking generates a defensive barrier of titanium shards. Okay. Yeah, this is really good. Now, here's the thing. I have no clue what weapon I should get. Okay, so there's this weapon called the Golden Shower. I see a lot of people using it. I think this is good. We need a Spell Tome, Ichor, and Souls of Night. Now, I obviously knew how to get Ichor and Souls of Night, both being from Crimson enemies. But the Spell Tome? Yeah, I had no clue at first. Turns out, it's bought from the Wizard NPC. So I went hunting for him. And thankfully he didn't pull a Goblin Tinkerer and make me take 50 hours to find him. Wizard. Let's get a Spell Tome. Also, I will get a couple of these mana potions. With the Spell Tome acquired, now all I needed to do was farm Crimson enemies for the Ichor and Souls of Night. Easier said than done. Wait. Alright. Golden Shower. Okay, yeah, this definitely looks good. 43 magic damage, sprays a shower of Ichor, 6 mana, not even that much mana. I have the Piss Book. This is beautiful. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is find the Shimmer. Now, why did I want the Shimmer of all things? Simple. It's useful. You can toss an emblem in there and get another one back, meaning a free mage emblem. It can also decraft items, so free reforges. The only problem? Actually finding the thing. Oh god. What did I put myself into? What type of situation did I put myself into? I'm just trying to find the Shimmer. I'm gonna die, 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 I'm gonna die. I genuinely feel like the underground jungle post hard mode is like the closest thing you could ever get to having hell on earth. Cause like, what the hell? Like, what is that? Why is there 3 chests here? I'm betting one of them is a mimic. Let's see. This one, this one. How are all of them chests? Okay, you know what? You know what? I kind of deserve that. Oh, I think this is it. Yeah! Okay, finally got it. Now if you... I was about to make houses here for a pound, but I guess not. So I tossed my warrior emblem into the Shimmer and boom, instant mage emblem. I also uncrafted and recrafted my golden piss shower until I finally got a solid modifier. Okay, this is good. With that done, next on the early hard mode checklist, wings. I went for harpy wings since they're usually the easiest to get if the game decides you have good luck. Pirates. Let me try and get the wings first, bro, please. Let me check. How much is the chance again for the big harpy feather to drop? Damn, it's rare. It's like a 0.67% chance. Okay, that was not intended to be a joke. It's what it actually says there. Not trying to make the stupid 6-7 joke. Wait, is that it? Got it. Yeah. While I was able to craft the wings, I was unfortunately met at home with pirates. This is going to be our first test of the hard mode mage class. Let me see how this does against the pirates. There we go. Screw the pirates, man. I hate them. I think we're ready to start fighting bosses now. Now you might think, okay, which mechanical boss are you gonna do first? Well, it's not gonna be a mechanical boss. I'm gonna do the Queen Slime. Because, again, why not? I'm sure she's probably gonna be absolutely useless and I can't get anything from her, but like, it's fun. Plus I already have 2 gelatin crystals anyway. Okay, let's just try no potions. Raw dog it. We have 2, so if the first one goes wrong, we'll use potions and make the arena bigger. Queen Slime has awoken. Hello there. We're doing some pretty good damage, actually. Wait, this damage is good. We're also getting a lot of mana from the slimes Queen Slime spawns. Get out of my way! How many are there? Out. Okay. My health bar. Help, 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 help. Just die, just die. Thank you. Okay, that was actually pretty easy. It was just that last part of the fight that almost made me vomit, but yeah. I think the only useful thing I got from that was the gelatinous pillion. This is actually a pretty good mount. It also makes me fall faster in my elevator. That's the best part. Instead of having to wait a minute to go to the underworld, I only have to wait like 20 seconds. That may not seem much, but after you go into the underworld like 50 times, it gets so much better. We're gonna make this arena bigger and we're just gonna use it for the mech bosses. We don't have to make another one just for the mechs. We have the arena, so now all we need to do is farm souls of night and light so we can make the mechanical boss summons. Okay, I killed like 10 enemies and I don't even think I got a singular soul of light. Wait, how did I get a mechanical skull? Okay. Well, I guess that makes up for it. Look who it is. It's Tim. The wizard hat. This would actually be good if it was early game. Maybe you shouldn't have spawned like 7 bosses into the playthrough. Drop a mechanical worm and the mechanical eye. Now the choice is, which mechanical boss should we fight first? I'm probably gonna go with the destroyer, because the destroyer seems like the easiest one. The golden shower has like all that piercing, which is probably gonna melt the destroyer. It's gonna destroy the destroyer. And after that we can do the twins and then the Skeletron prime for last. I always leave prime for last. I honestly don't know why, it's just a habit. Alright. Let's do this. This is gonna be so unbelievably easy, just watch. So the probes, killing the probes just gives me infinite mana. This is nice. Good god. And then Nimbus, get out of my way. Of course it has to rain the only time I'm doing a boss fight. This is the first time it has rained. The first time it has rained since the game began. It has to do it on the destroyer fight. Where Nimbus clouds are gonna spawn. Feel that stupid Nimbus cloud. There we go. Feel that stupid Nimbus cloud. Okay. You know what? Let's go. Let's ball. Let's ball. Twins. Hopefully we have enough time. Spasmatism should be almost dead. He's in the second phase. Let's focus on him.
Perfect.
Alright. Retinazer's left. GG easy. Okay, so both the destroyer and the twins are down. So what can we craft with howled bars? We can make the mage armor set. Oh, the headgear. This and... Okay. We still don't have enough. 18. We need 2 more howled bars. That's wild. Okay. I guess we'll just do Skeletron Prime next. Skellington Prime. Oh. Don't go near the head. Do not go near the head. Stay away from the head at all costs. And there we go. Let's wait. Let the Nimbus Rod kill him. So yeah, we've defeated the mech bosses with the mage class. Honestly, early hard mode mage is awesome. Not gonna lie, the piss book is amazing to use. Now the question is, how will the mage class get from here? Will it get worse? Will it get better? Let's find out.
The 3 mechanical beasts have fallen, and the sorcerer's power continues to grow as they inch closer and closer to their goal. It is no longer a question of if, but when.
With more howled bars, I was able to craft the pickaxe axe and the rest of the howled armor sets, which gave me more crit chance and slightly more defense than the titanium armor sets, as well as giving me immunity. Now, the question was, what's next? I should probably go fight Plantera, right? Well, not exactly. I thought I should do something different, cooler. So I have a great idea. What if I fight Duke Fishron? Fighting Duke Fishron before Plantera, that might be a little too early, but like, if we get the Razorblade Typhoon, we can melt Plantera, melt Golem, probably melt Empress of Light too, and the cultist. That'll literally be our weapon till the pillars. Let's do it. So I gathered up some truffle worms, built the ocean arena, and started the fight. Alright, of course we do no damage. It's probably best to fight this boss post Golem, but like, you know, it's the challenge. While this fight was actually pretty easy, it was long. Very, very long. Absolutely grueling. First try maybe? No, but we got the Fishron wings. I mean, I wish I could have gotten the Razorblade Typhoon. I gotta do this all over again. My cat's in front of my keyboard right now. Help, 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 help. I can't see. I can't see. I wonder if the boss is close to death. Get out of my keyboard. She's smelling my microphone, bro. Okay. Why did that zombie just fall from the sky? Can the cat get off my desk? Sorry, meow meow. Off you go. Off my desk. Meow meow. I had to carry her. I would usually leave her on, but I'm trying to record right now. Can't risk her messing up. Let's go! It only took me 2 tries, which is actually surprising. I was dreading doing this for more than 5 attempts because how long it's taking. But like in the first 2 tries, we got the Fishron wings and the Typhoon. Awesome. Let me reforge this. Here we go. Alright, bye-bye, Piss Launcher. It was nice using you, but now we have the Razor Blade Typhoon, which is like 10 times better. So it uses 18 mana. 131 magic damage. Absolutely wild. And it also homes in on enemies. Next up was Plantera, my first test subject for this weapon. God, how do I say this thing? My first test subject. Anyway, I need to search for a Plantera bulb first. Oh. That's it. Yo. There it is. Okay. Next, I used dynamite to make space for an arena with some roadblocks in the way. Okay, I just died to my own dynamite. That's nice. I know this is a small arena, but come on. You have the Razor Blade Typhoon. We'll kill her before she kills us. Now start gaming. Okay, we are destroying him. What the hell? We are destroying her. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. It's not good. Okay. I can't believe I still almost died. I should have made my arena a little bigger. Okay. With Plantera finally defeated, the dungeon grew stronger. That also meant I could get ectoplasm, and combining it with chlorophyte, I could make specter bars, and by extension, specter armor. So time for a quick dungeon farming session. Where are all the enemies? Okay. I think I might have spoke too soon. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, I think that's enough ectoplasm. Now we just need to get chlorophyte. Spectre. Okay, so let's see. We go from 41 defense to 52. That's a lot more defense. Okay. 131 magic damage, 137. We have a slightly less crit chance, but that doesn't really matter, only 2%. Increases maximum mana by 60, so 40 less mana than the Howled Armor sets. But this also reduces mana cost by 13%, so that makes up for it. So to summarize it, this is just better. And with Spectre Armor crafted, I could go, you know, do the funny thing. By the funny thing, I obviously mean go fight Golem, also known as my punching bag. The temple, let's get to the altar room. Okay, this is it. The altar room. Potion up. Go. Oh yeah. This damage is wild. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, that was pretty easy. I mean, it's Golem. Of course it would be. Yeah, so... Now what? I could go straight to the cultist, but I could also fight the Empress of Light. While I didn't really think there was much to gain out of the Empress, it could still be fun to fight. So I got to looking for a Prismatic Lacewing. Oh, there it is. Alright. Where did it go? What the hell happened to it? Huh? Okay, that's wild. It just disappeared. Well, I guess we gotta find another one. Solar eclipse. Are you kidding me? Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna box myself. Screw this. There. Alright, let's see this. Go! Okay, yeah, we're doing a lot of damage. Whoa. Okay. We're good. GG's. Alright. Now the only bosses we have left are the Lunatic Cultist and the Moonlord. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's getting destroyed. Okay, and that is the cultist down. Time for the pillars. First we'll go for the nebula pillar. Because, you know, we're mage and all. I feel like this weapon is definitely going to be really good for the pillars. Since it just homes in on everyone and hits them really easily. Yeah, this weapon is busted for the pillars. Now with Nebula Fragments, there were two mage weapons I could make. The Nebula Arcanum and the Nebula Blaze. I could either get the Nebula Blaze or the Arcanum. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna get both. Alright, so let's test these out. We'll test them out on the Vortex pillar. This homes. This also kind of homes. Dude, I swear, why are all of these endgame mage weapons homing? That's wild. I don't know which is better. The Nebula Arcanum or the Nebula Blaze. I think the Nebula Arcanum is slower but deals more damage. Also, I'm very close to dying right now. Alright. Moonlording time. Make a couple potions. Where's the nurse? Nurse. I'm dying over here. Thank you. Let's see how this goes. Alright, first we're gonna try Nebula Arcanum. See what happens. Okay, I don't think it's doing that much. Let's use Maybe the blaze is better. Let's go. Ouch. 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 Don't die, don't die, don't die. Let me heal. There we go. Come on, please. Die. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't expecting to do that first try because I didn't really use all my potions and I didn't even have max life fruit. I didn't even have max life fruit. Also, I could have made my arena bigger. But dude, that damage was actually really good. What the hell? Out of every single class in the end game, I think Mage might just be like the best end game class, like for Moonlord, because like Nebula Blaze absolutely destroyed the Moonlord. So that's the Mage class playthrough. Yeah, that's right. After like 5 million comments from you guys telling me to play Mage, I have done it. Beautiful. Anyway, yeah, see ya.